You're very welcome back to Soccer Cards United. It's episode 183 of the greatest soccer card podcast in the world. My name is Jason. That's Enzo. Hi, Enzo.
Hello, Jason.
We are each wearing one piece of Soccer Cards United merch.
Memorabilia.
I've got the hat on. You've got the hoodie on. Neither of these products are available.
Look how the hat matches the hoodie, though. Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Jason, how are you?
Good.
It was weird not seeing you this weekend.
Yeah.
On a plane with me.
Strange. We weren't away for what feels like the first time all summer. And of course, it's now no longer summer.
Yeah, the rain is torrential here in Dublin.
So we've spent our whole summer on the road.
It's nice to be home.
Nice to be home, but I did have a kind of uneasy feeling on Saturday that I was due on a flight or due at a card show or something.
And you weren't present.
And I wasn't. I struggled to be present, to be in the moment.
Jesus.
But all good now. Enjoyed watching football.
That's great.
As opposed to just checking the scores while at a card show. So yeah, how are you?
Feeling good, feeling fresh. Working hard, you know?
Yeah. We had I put up some podcast clips this week from the last episode, and somebody said somebody commented on one of the clips who presumably had never seen the podcast before.
Ever.
And it was just because it was about Neymar and it was a little bit kind of, you know. And the guy said, "Wow, this looks depressing." Doesn't know us.
Doesn't know anything. That was just his assessment from afar.
He just looked at this exact thing that anyone viewing on YouTube is looking at now. And it was just these frames. And just said, "Wow, this looks depressing."
Well, James, I think we should put something up on here on the wall. I think that would have changed things.
Well, they couldn't actually see anything behind you on the wall.
Oh, God, worse again. So it's my face I need to change.
Yeah, I think it was just like you were kind of on your laptop while I was talking. I was kind of saying something very real.
Not the greatest clip, or a great clip. I had someone else say, a friend actually.
Yeah.
About these clips.
Yeah.
We put up 2.
Yeah.
And they said, it was from the same podcast. That podcast sounded very like, what was the word? Very like existential. Both of them were like, both clips were very like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I picked both clips.
Yeah, but you hadn't like,
and I had not
factored that in.
Realised the fact that both of them, so one of them was about the kind of time passing.
And age.
And aging. And the other one was about
not fulfilling your potential.
Yeah.
And both of them were very real. Struck a chord, but very specific chord.
Yeah, wow. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is depressing. That was a depressing episode. I don't hate the hater for that.
No, neither do I.
It was a good observation.
But I was wondering, like, is it? Because you know we've been thinking about our audience, and we love our audience, and looking at our growth figures and stuff. We're like, yeah, what's not clicking with the new listeners? And is it just that you have to kind of you have to be able to operate at a certain frequency to enjoy Soccer Cards United?
If you weren't here for episode 10, episode 11, episode 7,
yeah,
episode 13, episode 0, by the way.
Because you know what it is as well, I think, which I'll give, I don't know if this is a compliment to us, I know it's a compliment to our audience, is that we come on here and we bring whatever's going on in our lives. We bring that all with us into the studio.
Does baggage in the studio? Completely.
This is not one of those things. We don't like when the studio comes in and that red light goes on. It's not all smiles and game face and here we go.
If we're tired, we'll tell you.
Yeah. If we've had a bad experience in the flight, it's all we're going to talk about.
If we're angry, we'll tell you.
So I think maybe it's like, it depends on what day you catch us on. It's very...
I think a lot of the YouTube shorts, Jason, are full of fun and wonder.
Yeah.
That in fairness... If you're going like Mr. Beast and he's blowing something up and he's having a crack and you go again at someone else, the sideman doing something, then you get to us.
Yeah.
And you got to talk about Neymar and then you're just kind of like, okay. I think we should be doing like football Twitter hot takes. Our podcast would grow tenfold.
Yeah. I mean, that's
to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Mason Greenwood should have stayed at United.
Yeah.
That would have fixed everything. And then you'd be like, I'm not so sure about that, Enzo. I'm telling you who they need to sign. Neymar.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I noticed during that Neymar clip, I went like this. I mean, what standard are we holding him to? Which, if you dump me in a football Twitter podcast, like you put me with Ben Foster or something like that, you know, and he's asking me like, "Do you think Neymar lived up to his potential?" You know, and I just go, "Well, what standard are we holding him to?" I mean, the conversation's over.
Yeah, you've killed it.
I've killed it because
you meant to dig in.
You meant to just kind of talk endlessly about nothing.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. We got to learn that skill.
We can get there.
I wonder, can we? Speaking of getting there, it looks like we're never going to get to the release of Panini Donruss Women's World Cup.
I think they lied to us about the release date to make it feel like, it's just after the World Cup. Not quite. And
you think they never actually planned to have it released?
I don't know what they do and do not plan, Jason. That's not my responsibility or job to understand what's going on in Panini HQ. But this doesn't surprise me. But it does disappoint me.
So the latest date that we've gotten is October 20th. And that will be a full 2 months after the Women's World Cup final. And
it also gives Women's Chrome a lot more room to breathe. Which is good. I think a lot of people were kind of like, I'm going to wait for Donruss. And now it's like, you're going to be waiting until, Halloween.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. Might be waiting until our birthdays.
Wow.
And what a gift that would be. A Katie McCabe and an Irish Kit 101 just for you, Jason.
Yeah.
There you go.
Incredible stuff. So maybe that's Panini playing the long game and they're postponing it so that it can coincide with our birthdays.
I would imagine that's exactly what's going on.
Didn't see a lot about that written on the timeline.
There you go.
Another release that we have to talk about is Juventus Chrome.
Juve Chrome.
So for the people at home, explain this. What kind of set this is? We have Barca Chrome before.
This is a set for a very terrible team in Italy that are not as good as AC Milan, of course. So Juve Merda, of course. This is a very good way, I would say, of using a team license.
Yeah.
This is a classic Topps Chrome format with a twist. It is only Juventus players, Juventus license, and there's 2 autographs in a box. Now, Barca Chrome was the same, 2 autographs in a box. Now, I've opened a few boxes that were missing autographs or just had 1.
Of Barca Chrome.
But I do not think that is the norm. Yes, Barca Chrome.
Right, you were just unlucky maybe.
Very unlucky. I think it says, on average, I believe, 2 autographs.
That's
but anyway, in general, you should be getting 2 autographs. I would say 99% of the boxes, 2 autographs. You're getting 2 Chromium autographs. The legend checklist is good. It's not just current players. And it's a bit of crack, I would say. A bit of fun. I question, Jason.
Yeah.
Does this, because we were recently at card shows with a Del Piero Chrome autograph and a Buffon Chrome autograph that we got from Champions League or Club Competition Chrome. They sell really well. Juventus, especially Legends, sell really well. So I wonder if releasing a set like this is going to dilute the sale price of those type of autographs.
Yeah.
Do you know, that's the only negative I would throw towards a set like this. Although, I like it. It's a different format to Liverpool Lineage. I would put Lineage and the Barca Chrome and Juventus Chrome in the same format. And then obviously you have the high-end team sets, Jason.
Yeah, so the kind of spectrum runs, we got fan sets on the very bottom.
Yes.
Then team sets.
Yeah. Which are the paper box sets.
Paper
autographs
box sets,
are hit in every 2 boxes or whatever the case may be.
And then would you say this is the next one up from that?
Yes. Then I put Lineage above that.
Lineage above that. Then the
high-end Chrome 20 on-card autograph set above that. Top of the tree.
Wow.
So which format do I like the most? Probably this one. Between this one and Lineage.
Yeah.
But Lineage I think just wasn't short print enough to kind of have that prestige that matched the box and the club and everything, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. They've got a couple of dual autograph cards here. Cristiano Ronaldo and Alessandro Del Piero sharing a card.
Yeah.
David Trezeguet and Fabrizio Ravanelli. If you're like a Juventus fan, these are big, exciting cards. And Giorgio Chiellini and Andrea Barzagli. I think that's a fantastic card. I should have done a triple auto with Bonucci. That would have been amazing.
Card. I was recently looking at a quad auto of from 2018 Donruss.
Yeah.
It's Buffon, Cannavaro, Pirlo, and Totti. All in the 2006 World Cup kits. Unbelievable. The guy wants like $2,500 for it. I'm not going to jump in.
Okay.
I think there's only 7 or 8 made, something like that. But yeah, those kind of like dual, triple, quad autos that make sense like that are always incredible, especially if they're super short print. Yeah,
like you got like pretty cool stuff. You got like a Ballon d'Or winner Pavel Nedved.
Yeah.
Ian Rush, Claudio Marchisio's in there, Juventus legend, Sami Khedira, Zidane. Wow. Dino Zoff.
Great. I need to chat to dear friend of the show and friend of ours personally, Francesca.
Yeah.
She's been really busy working for, I believe, Pirelli, working for Formula One, basically.
Okay.
Tire manufacturer.
Yeah.
I don't know if she even knows this set's coming out, and she's a big Juventus fan.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to shoot a message that way.
Yeah, for sure. There's a Dino's off Gianluigi Buffon dual auto, which is quite exciting as well.
Exciting. That's unbelievable.
But,
it's a great. Obviously, Juventus are a huge club in Italy, and it's a good set. Like, again, you'd have to imagine if I was opening an AC Milan version of this, I'd be buzzing.
Yeah, this is like, as a fan,
it's class.
If you're a fan of Juventus, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because obviously they did a high-end Atletico Madrid Chrome.
Yes.
And so I'm an Atletico fan, but I'm like,
but not real.
I'm not real. You're
not going to buy a $5,000 box.
No, that's the only real fans are fans that are going to spend $5,000 on a box of on-card autos. And so if they brought this out for Atletico Madrid, I'd be like, okay, this is actually something I can open that's going to be affordable and
not
more
that you
fun.
can't afford, but like,
and I'm not opening it going, oh my god, I better get a 101 here, you know. Yeah, I think it's a good compromise.
I could picture a set like that for AC Milan, and it just, the box already looks amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
because it's a proper club. Full of legends that they seem to have the autographs for already, by the way.
Yeah,
but then does that dilute? That's definitely the thing you're trying to balance. Because a set like that isn't so high end that you can, like, the Chrome sets, the high end ones, was like 200 mate.
Yeah,
that's like a collector piece.
Yes,
these are out there.
Yeah,
in the wild. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't hate it though.
Well, like, another thing is, if you think about if a breaker was breaking UCC Chrome, how do you price the Juventus spot if the box of this costs whatever the box, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
all that stuff. How does that work? But I guess that's for breakers and people to figure out, not for us to figure out.
Yeah, I think, like, to me, here's the thing. If they do Barca Chrome again next year, it's too much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is stuff I think you do it 1 year and you kind of let it settle. You can't have a Juventus Chrome every year, I don't think. Do you know what I mean?
Because you've already done the Legends once. You can't just keep...
You can't keep producing. Like, you can't.
Another feature of this is that they have introduced Bowman to Juventus. So we saw in Liverpool Lineage they had first Bowman for academy players there. And it says, in the collecting universe, Bowman is synonymous with the next generation. So a lot of our American listeners especially will be completely familiar with Bowman. Less so the global collectors, because it's not really a big thing in soccer yet. So these are future rookies of Juventus who are receiving their first ever football card. So these are academy players. And I don't know how dialed in a lot of the Juventus fans that this thing are, but they can enjoy such academy prospect Bowman autos as Kenan Yildiz, Andrea Bonetti, Tommaso Mancini, Nicolo Sekulov, and Mattia Compagnon. So if you're watching, Juventus TV, you're watching the Primavera games, you're an absolute diehard, you might say, oh, Nicolo Sulikov, he's one for the future. I'm going to get a Bowman first. Oh, I've got deep prospecting. Pre-rookie card prospecting.
That's it.
Something for everyone. Another set that came out.
I love that, by the way, the Bowman.
You like that? What's your take on that?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, no, it is good. Because even, like, are you familiar with any of those players?
Nope.
And I like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It
gives people that are actually deep in a chance to prospect like that in a different way.
Yes. Another product that came out, actually the day our last podcast came out, missed it by a day, was UEFA Club Competition Summer Signings. This is the fourth year of this.
So much electricity, but that's not summer at all. Although it would be less impressive if it was like the sun,
They should do all these players just at the beach.
I don't know about that. Can you go back there?
Yeah.
What a player that is, by the way.
Christian Pulisic.
From Milan, Captain America, the LeBron James of soccer, playing for Milan.
Yeah.
Love that. Didn't help us this weekend, though.
Wasn't a lot of help.
No.
Rafa Leao scored the goal, was it?
Yeah. Top player.
Carlos Forbes for Ajax, rookie card.
Okay.
Jan Orel Bisek, rookie card for Inter. All these guys. Dominic Solobzai, Mason Mount, Arda Güler. Poor old Arda Güler. All his card photos for Real Madrid so far have just been him signing, his presentation.
Because he hasn't played yet.
Terrible.
Caught a small injury.
Lewis Hall for Newcastle. I like this set every year. It's a nice
the Jude. It's all about that Jude. Come on.
Look at that Jude for Real Madrid.
Because everything he's doing for them already.
Yeah.
You're just like, come on. West Ham. Like the fact that these clubs are even in it, you know?
Yeah.
To see Jude Lotto's, by the way, great addition. And if you look at that checklist, go up. Jude Bellingham, Arda Güler, Jude Lotto. That's the big chase.
Yes, Jude Bellingham, Arda Güler, that's a big chase, and then Sandro Tonali, Harvey Barnes for the Geordies out there. They can chase that as well.
But there's, so
there's 3 Jules and 2 Jude Autos.
Yeah.
According to this,
Solobzai already having a good start to life at Liverpool, so his first. I know, I like it. First card in this new kit. I like it, and the Jude Auto just kind of makes it.
Yeah,
that's a big chase. The Jude Bellingham in a Real Madrid kit, which actually excites me for the upcoming season because we're gonna have a lot of that.
We're going to have a lot of that.
But that'll be another interesting... Like, we've seen it with Haaland going to Man City.
Yeah.
Now we see Jude. He has all his premium rookies. Less confusing than Haaland, because Haaland had the Salzburg, whatever.
Yeah.
You have all these Dortmund rookies, these Dortmund cards that have done very well after the rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have this Real Madrid card, and he's doing so well at Real Madrid. It's such a big club. How will they perform? How will, like, for example, the 1-of-1 Chrome next year Super Factor Real Madrid kit do? That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, how will his 1-of-1 Sapphire compared to his rookie Sapphire?
Yeah, because it's all setting a precedent for premium soccer cards, which we haven't had. Like, I think Jude Bellingham, obviously we've called the Jude class, but his rookie 1-of-1s have done so well prior to his move to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
In terms of huge numbers for a midfielder, you know, he's the perfect kind of test case scenario for, from 2020 onwards, is properly like the modern soccer card era.
Yes.
Proper rookie cards, all this sort of stuff, premium cards. His trajectory, same with Haaland, is so interesting to watch because that's kind of what you can expect going forward when there is these huge talents that pop up and have cards captured.
He's setting the bar.
Yeah. And he's doing it well so far. So the Real Madrid cards will be interesting to see.
Yeah, so I wonder how these cards perform. I wonder who's excited about what signings, etc., etc. Ryan Gravenberch have his first Liverpool autographs in there. He came on for a bit of a cameo against Wolves at the weekend and almost scored, but he couldn't get his feet
sorted
out from under him, as they say. So I'm pretty sure summer signings, Juventus Chrome, and the delay of Donruss was all I had on Hobby HQ. Did you have any other hobby thoughts you wanted to put in before we move on?
There was a lot of stuff going on with the grading companies. I think SGC are doing a $15 submission now.
Oh yeah,
and I feel like PSA did something, but I can't remember. That's terrible, but it's true.
Do you
SGC,
have any?
No, I've nothing beyond that. I just know SGC launched their kind of low rate thing.
Okay.
Beyond that, I don't know. It was a very football heavy weekend, I won't lie. I've been deep in soccer. And F1, by the way. I'm scanning right now.
I'm just having a look at cardlines.com and they have grading company PSA graded 1.04 million cards in July. Or no, in the period from... Hang on a second. What's going on here?
This is compelling content.
Okay, we'll just skip all this. I might just cut all this out. Okay, so let's move on to your football week. Enzo, what kind...
No, I have something for you.
Okay, I'll cut it back in.
I'm not going to give credit because that'll be the funniest thing to do here for a man who never gives credit or always gets accused of not giving credit.
Okay.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yep.
Christian Pulisic signed his Panini autograph card, number 23 of 59, with the inscription. Have you seen this?
I have.
The LeBron James of soccer.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Very exciting.
That's class. No, I won't be. You can't get if you.
I'm just going to show the card. I'm not going to show the.
You know, and I have. By the way, I have no beef with this person personally.
No. You've made yourself very clear.
I'm just in a silly mood. Look at all you're doing.
There we go. Look at that for the YouTube listener or for the YouTube watchers.
Wow. The
LeBron James of soccer on the Immortal Ink Premier League Impeccable, is it?
Yeah.
23 of 59. Wow, very cool.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
In fairness, I think like Fanatics I don't want to say they started it, but recently like Fanatics have been doing so much of trying to get people to write other things on the thing, you know, with Wemby.
Yeah.
Like first ever autograph, all that sort of stuff. I kind of like, especially when you're an on-card, if it was a sticker it'd be ridiculous, but on-card autos, it's like
Have a bit of fun with it.
Have a bit of fun with it. Especially you're highlighting that the serial number is the serial number, and like that's cool. Like that's the 23 of 59. You know, like that. I like it. Good vibes.
I'm trying to think, and I can't. Of course, I can't. I should have prepared some before we did the show, but I'm trying to think what other inscriptions would be fun from other players. But I can't think of any.
That's alright.
So maybe the listeners can send in
suggestions.
What inscriptions would you like to see on-card autographs from what players?
But that is brilliant.
The LeBron James soccer, yeah. He knows.
He knows about it. He's fun. He's having a bit of fun.
Yeah, he can laugh at himself.
If that was a Malanke, that would be a grail card for me. I'd be all over that. I'm devastated.
You'll be okay. You'll recover. So, do you want to... What football did you watch over the weekend?
I watched the immortal Frosinone.
Yes.
Has to be said, one of the most exciting, like on the prospect, on the premise, I don't know, on the brink, Jason.
Yeah.
Of being like one or two more weeks of performances like this, and we're kind of the standouts start of the season.
The surprise package.
Yes. In every form.
Completely.
If you go to episode 0 of this podcast, you'll hear us talking about this little football team in Italy, Frosinone. I'm here with a Topps Chrome Sapphire rookie card.
Yeah.
Of a man that ran the show.
Matteo Sule.
The Juventus kit in Topps Chrome, of course. But yeah, I don't know. That was just an unbelievable game. I watched that.
Defeated Sassuolo.
We have 7 points of 4 games. Incredible. I watched the derby that I don't really want to talk about.
Yeah. Inter versus Milan for anyone that wasn't paying attention.
Very upsetting.
I started my weekend off by watching the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen
on the Friday night
Bundesliga. This was top of the table clash between Thomas Tuchel's Bayern and Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen. It finished 2-2 and some points from the game. Harry Kane opened the scoring. He now has 4 goals in 4 Bundesliga appearances for Bayern Munich. Victor Boniface, the Nigerian striker for Bayer Leverkusen, who has 2 goals or 4 goals and 2 assists in 4 games so far, should have scored more than once, but he kept wanting to bury the ball instead of just placing it into the back of the net like Harry Kane would have done.
He's a lot to learn.
He's a lot to learn. A lot of talent, but a lot to learn.
He's a young man you picked out on Sport Card Nonsense podcast.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Well, I had to pick him out in case he had a good performance against Bayern, and then he did, but he didn't score. Matthijs Tel, who people know from having one of the great Merlin rookies, only in a Ren kit, 1 card in a Ren kit for Matthijs Tel. He got the assist that should have won Bayern the game when they went 2-1 up in the 86th minute, but then Fonzie gave away a penalty late on, and Ezekiel Palacios scored that penalty. It was 2-2.
Good game.
Great game.
Great game.
Great game. Proper Bundesliga action.
Proper game.
I then went on to watch PSG versus Nice, and I'm not one of these people generally who's like, oh, Mbappe needs to get out of here. This is a shambles. But Mbappe needs to get out of PSG. It's an absolute shambles.
That's your hot take?
That's my hot take. It's enough,
Yeah, I'm annoyed with him.
Yeah.
I know everyone is. We shouldn't linger on it, but I was thinking it myself the other day. I was like, will he just leave? Yeah,
just get out of there. Because he scored 2 unbelievable goals. They lost 3-2. He scored 2 unbelievable goals. From one of them, he was running across the box. The ball came and he basically stopped his body and whipped the ball into the box. It was incredible. And the other one was as good, if not better. But the rest of the team just got absolutely manhandled by Nice. Got caught on the counter-attack constantly. Just a lot of ponderous stuff. And it was one of those things where it's like, because there's no Neymar and no Messi now at PSG. And for my money, on his day, Mbappe can be the best player in the world. So it's like the other players on the PSG, it's like, pass to Mbappe.
Give him the ball.
You are all donkeys. He is the best player in the world. Pass to him.
Give him the ball.
Just give him the ball. Because it's like, okay, do the maths. When he has the ball, something happens. When yous all have the ball, nothing happens. Therefore,
give him the ball.
Give him the ball.
It's not difficult.
So he needs to get out of there.
Yeah. Think he'll be on next summer?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. And under the current form, PSG don't look like winning Ligue 1 this season.
And it's always fun when they don't win it, because the team that wins it tends to be kind of chock-a-block full of unknown talents that then get picked apart. So keep an eye on the French league.
Yeah, could be a vintage year.
Could be a vintage year for the Panini foot sticker.
Yes.
Maybe they'll make score again if they don't.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It's as premium as they'll get for that league at the moment.
Jeremy Doku opened his account for Manchester City against West Ham.
What? He has a fun trajectory.
Yeah. He is a very exciting guy.
A Jude class candidate.
Jude class. In and out of the Ren team. Terrible injury record.
Yeah.
Big
Euro performance, so it really got the attention for everyone.
Yes.
Back in the day, 2020.
And I'm sure there's people that bought the Mosaic Euro, whatever it was, on that day, and have been waiting for something to happen since.
And then he moves to Erling Haaland's Manchester City,
yes,
as it would be known.
Yeah. And
he's, doing a few bits on the wing.
He's such fun to watch on the left wing for City compared to Jack Grealish. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not just take the ball, look around, run a little bit, run back to where you came.
Flex your calf.
Flex your calf, then pass it off. And I loved it as well because just before the goal, a few minutes before the goal, he should have assisted Erling Haaland.
That was
Haaland missed the ball. Open net, yeah. And then the next time it happened, a very similar situation, Doku decided, I'm just going to go myself.
Yeah, I'm not trusting.
I love that.
Not trusting that big bastard.
Yeah, he couldn't get his big stupid Viking legs in quick enough. I'm just going to do it myself.
I'll show you what needs to be done. Oh, that's great. That's a fun addition for Man City.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's fun.
Although I feel like Pep is going to put chains on him.
Although Pep described him as a proper winger.
Wow.
So maybe I think Pep is actually becoming more and more old school as he goes on.
He's reinvented the game so much that he's actually gone back to the 4-4-2, and then he's like, look at this, and everyone goes, wow.
Yeah, because he's been talking about how his defenders now, he has defenders that love to defend. And now he's talking about having proper wing. He sounds like Neil Warnock.
But in fairness, like his track record with wingers at City, like Sané, left foot on the left, cutting it back.
Yeah.
Then obviously Jack Grealish and all whatever's going on. But yeah, a proper winger. What else happened? Oh, Brighton walloped Manchester United. Poor Man United. Mason Greenwood made his debut for Getafe.
Yeah. And by all accounts, the Osasuna fans were chanting for him to die.
Great. Welcome to the Premier League.
It's
welcome to La Liga.
Welcome to La Liga.
Can we just be honest and say Frosinone had... I mean, Roma obviously had an incredible game, but
yes,
Frosinone have stolen the show yet again.
In Serie A or in European football?
All over European football.
Yes, agreed.
It's unbelievable.
Roma did have a very good win. They finally had everybody fit. They had Lukaku and Dybala up front.
Lukaku's finger was ready to shush.
And Lukaku shushed after scoring. He made it 6-0 in the 82nd minute.
And
shushed.
No.
And I was just like, yes.
What could he be? Surely...
Who was he shushing?
Surely there was nothing but silence.
Yeah. You make it 6-0 in the 82nd minute.
Against Empoli. That's his career in a nutshell.
He is brilliant.
Stat padding galore.
Oh, I love it.
And when it matters, misses every open goal.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I just thought that was phenomenal. To be shushing on your 6-0 goal in the 82nd minute. Barcelona had a good win. João Felix scored.
Oh yeah.
And so did João Cancelo, the two Portuguese additions to Barcelona.
Causing havoc.
Lewandowski has said he already has a connection with João Felix. Best of luck to him.
Good luck.
Yeah. Best of luck to him. Yeah, for now. By the way, one of Brighton's goals against Manchester United was assisted by the young winger Simon Adingra, who was on loan last year at Brighton's sister club, Union Saint-Gilloise, and is a rookie in Merlin Chrome.
Say that club again?
Union Saint-Gilloise.
See, he knew what I was talking about. This guy.
So, yeah, he had a performance 8 out of 10 according to FootMob.
What's your opinion on the rumours that Evan Ferguson pulled a sickie so as he can declare for England eventually, should he decide to do so?
I kind of think he'd pulled a sickie, but also the Ireland doctors declared him unfit, so...
Are you nervous?
No.
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous at all.
Like Declan Rice?
Because, Declan Rice is English. Jack Grealish is English. Evan Ferguson is Irish. So, like, if someone just maniacally disgraces themselves, that's their own business.
You don't want to get involved?
I wouldn't, no.
Okay.
I'd be more likely to just, I don't know, have sympathy for his family than anything else. We've absolutely flown through that podcast, but I have nothing else to talk about.
Jesus.
We're only half an hour in.
Half an hour in. Now, we've done 30-minute shows before, Jason.
Yeah.
I don't know, Champions League football is coming up. Maybe that would have been a good segment.
Oh, I was going to say to people, because remember we went through the groups last week, and then I said we'll go through the rule changes. The rule changes aren't coming in until next season.
So it doesn't matter.
So
we've done it.
Regular 32 team group stage.
Well, we have some cracking. I think Tuesday Milan are against Newcastle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I think Man United are against Bayern Munich. And I don't mean to jump the gun or disrespect Brighton, but I think Bayern Munich are better than Brighton, so I think Man United are in trouble. Although Brighton could wallop anyone on the day.
Yeah, I mean, after seeing Bayer Leverkusen against Bayern, I wouldn't...
yeah, you wouldn't be bigging them up.
I wouldn't be bigging them up. Yeah, any other good... Real Madrid, Union Berlin...
When I said Champions League was this week, it was Tuesday, Wednesday, you went, oh. Like you've just set up, you've just freed your week. You said, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Cancel them plans. Hold on a minute. This Tuesday?
Paris Saint-Germain welcome Dortmund.
Oh, what a fun group we have.
Man City have Red Star Belgrade.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Haaland's going to be here. Stop adding. Do you know what? I love it. The return of the Champions League is great for the first 2 match days.
Yes.
Then you go, I can't wait for the knockout.
Yeah. It's like, all right, okay.
We've done it.
Yeah,
I don't want to see City travel to Braga again.
No,
you know.
Don't make me watch that anymore.
Please. Now it's done. Let's get us to the business end, as they say.
Yes. It very quickly becomes like, all right, I'm ready for the round of 16. Thank you.
I'm done.
Sometimes you get a good final match day, but that third match day,
is a killer.
Nobody wants to watch that.
No. Do you know what it is? The 4th match day. Because that's the repeat fixture of the third match day.
Yeah.
And you're just like, we've done it.
Yeah.
We just did.
Can we just? It's like, okay, watch everyone play each other once, and then how does it end?
But you can't. You need to see it all. But yeah, I'm excited because our group is going to be kind of blockbuster. I would hope the whole way through.
Yeah. How are you feeling about the game against Newcastle?
Not great after the derby. Do you know?
Did you see Zlatan was on site at Milanello?
I did.
To give the boys a pep talk, try and get them back from the brink.
He likes to, get involved.
Yeah.
But no, we need, Inter, in fairness, I think they've won or drawn like the last 6 or 7 derbies now.
Yeah, 5 wins in a row, I think.
Alright. Alright, jeez.
I'm just saying.
Alright.
So they have Stefan.
They have momentum, and their team is kind of as good as it has been in those 5 games. Do you know what I mean? Like it's as good now as it was at any point, I think.
So you have to just shake that off.
Yeah, we have to kind of bounce back. But yeah, I mean, Newcastle didn't exactly light the world on fire in the Premier League yet this season.
No.
And big European night. I think it's in Milan. I'm pretty sure we're the home team. So them boys stepping out onto the San Siro pitch for a European game. A lot of them, it'll be their first Champions League game, I think. Tonali's pulling a sickie.
Right.
Which helps. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Janie, yeah, it is. And it's the early kickoff. I love that.
Exciting stuff.
Oh, I love that it's the early kickoff. Look at that. We could do a Milan Newcastle followed by a Lazio Atletico.
Wow, Lazio Atletico. I wouldn't like to ask anyone their political opinion to that game.
No, don't get involved. But I'm actually buzzing for that. I can't believe that's tomorrow. My week has just changed dramatically.
The champion.
And it's early. I don't have to wait for 8 o'clock.
I
hate
on
it.
a Champions League between 5 and 8 on a Champions League night. I'm just crawling on the wall.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Do you know what I always do?
What's that?
I always accidentally make plans on the Tuesday, Wednesday for getting this Champions League. And on this occasion, I am planless.
You've done it.
I've done it.
You've finally done it. Alright, that's it. We'll see you on Thursday to find out how all those games went. And let us know what inscriptions athletes should make on their on-card autograph cards.
We forgot to talk about Panini Obsidian Timo.
Wow.
It's on the website.
This looks depressing.
Oh no.